everybody. I hope that you are doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Sunday evening once again. And I hope that you are having a wonderful Mother's Day or just a wonderful day in all. So, my name is Michelle Henderson, and I'm a psychic medium, and I come on every other Sunday to do the Wine and Spirit Show. Now, say hello. And I hope that, again, tell me where you are from and if you are drinking anything. If you're drinking Coke, wine, coffee, anything, just let me know how you are and what you're drinking and maybe where you are from. Hi, Anne. How are you? I love that picture. Absolutely love that drawing. Oh, that's so pretty. You are in California, and I am doing fantastic. Thank you. Yes, and I know you can't tell through my Texas accent, but I'm actually from Texas. So good to see you. Good to see you. And we're actually getting some rain, maybe not as much rain as California has received. But we are, oh, good. Okay. So Anne is drinking wine. Oh, fantastic. Well, Sunday is like you're getting ready for the next week. And as I like to say, why not? Because you're enjoying yourself, you're enjoying life. And I just like the best meal is having salmon and some wine, a glass of wine. That is just my favorite meal of all time. So if you are new to the show, let me tell you how it works. So anytime I do a reading, and I do 3 different kinds of readings. So I'll start with mediumship, then I go to oracle cards, and then I go to Lenormand cards. And if you want a drawing, a reading, we will put a word in the main screen that, like if we put hope, you would write in hope in the comment section. Okay. And then we'll do the drawing and see who wins the drawing. And let me tell you, a lot of times, spirit always is able to get to the people that really need readings today. If you do not get chosen, just know that your energy is here, your help to heal, and just your presence, because energy is energy, and you're helping other people heal. Hi, how are you doing, my dear? Hello, hello. Good to see you. I think I'm seeing a lot of new faces. I know that a couple of you have been on before, but I always love to see. So let me know if you're brand new to the show. The first thing I do before I do the main readings is I'm going to draw a universal card, and it will be the theme of the show. And when I say the theme of the show, we'll kind of talk back about it at the very end. Happy Mother's Day, Shawana. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so let me go ahead and draw a card, universal card, to see, and this is like good for until you see me again. So whatever this is that we need to release, just work on it for the next couple of weeks. All right. All right, let me see what card it is. Oh, surrender to the wisdom of your body. I love this. So listen to your body's message about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. And I absolutely love that, because especially the picture, okay, because they are in the moment. They're definitely listening to their body, and they're also listening to spirit. Now, this card, if you want to know, it's from the Power of Surrender cards. Everybody always, for some reason, wants to ask what kind of deck it is. so I always have to do, say, yay, yay, yay. All right. So, oh, yeah. So hopefully so. Okay. So hopefully so, my dear. Okay. So I'm going to put this card on the side. And so we're going to be looking back at this again at the very end of the show, so that everybody knows what they need to work on. Because I know many times, and I know that I'm not alone, when you meet somebody for the first time even, and children are really good about picking this up. You meet them and you're going, you know what? I don't feel real good about them. There's just something about them, their energy, even though they come across as being friendly and just wonderful. So you've got to really pay attention to how you feel. And if your tummy's all icky and everything, and you're feeling awful, and that's when you go, okay, there's something wrong with this person, right? So you really need to, and it doesn't mean that, especially if it's a coworker, you may have to see them all the time. Just know that you need to probably protect yourself, or not to let them in energetically, because you can always block that energy and not feel their type of energy. All right, so what we're going to do first is, and let me explain what mediumship, how I do this on Facebook. It is a little bit different than when I meet people in person. So whenever we're on Facebook Live, it's like a very quick reading. Okay. The main purpose is to get a message. That's what my main purpose is for you guys. I can't guarantee who comes across, because many times I'll ask you, if you are drawn, who you want me to connect with. Okay. And you'll tell me, and then somebody, another relatives may crash the party. So they're the ones that usually have the message, okay? And then I'll see if I can get to that person that you really want to read, okay? I wish I could say I'm in charge of who I connect with, but we're connecting in with the spirit world. So a lot of times we cannot control them. And I'll try to give, just to make sure that we're talking about the same person, I always like to give a little bit nugget of evidence, just so, because you may be going, oh no, that doesn't seem like them at all, okay? But sometimes it's also, whenever I tell you about them, look at from different sides of perspectives, okay? Because sometimes people want to come in the way that they're remembered, but you may not be able to connect with it, and it's okay, okay? So you can always say, no, it doesn't make any sense. So it's fine. Okay, so let's see what we're going to put in to the comment box. I'm sorry, my words are, I think my mind's going quicker than my words are going. So let's see what word everybody is going to write into the comment section. And I'm going to go ahead and get a drink of water. So mother, and of course this is good for Mother's Day, right? So you only have to write this one time in the comment section, exactly what you see, okay? Mother. All right. And I'm going to give just a few, and we may have, such a small crowd today just because it's Mother's Day. So if we get to everybody, that's fantastic. Then you can be going, yes, I can actually get get a reading this time with so small people, which I'm glad that people are spending time with their families. A lot of times, sometimes, you've already done that, which I've already done that. That's why I'm here. So, all right, so let's go ahead and do the drawing. All right. And I like how it goes really fast, especially when it's a smaller crowd. Okay. All right. So, Shawana, tell me who you want me to try to connect in with. Okay. Oh, okay. So I think you've already said mother. Okay. Okay. So, okay, let me tell you what's going on here. And I kind of need to tune it down a little bit. It's like there's a song that's going through my mind. And so it kind of like started really cranking up a little bit. And so I'm having, oh no. Okay. So no, oh, I see. I know what you mean. We were telling you to put mother in the box. Okay. All right. So tell me who you want me to connect with. But still want to tell you, it's almost like the song got louder and louder. So, and I told whoever was trying to connect with me, turn down the volume first. Okay. Okay. So brother. Okay. So let me tell you. Okay. So there is a song. And let me tell you the song, and I was listening to it before, but a lot of times that they'll grab a song that I've listened to, and sometimes it'll make sense to everybody. It's like, okay, that this connects in. So, and he probably really enjoyed listening to music, but it's called, Hallelujah is what I'm really hearing, and it's very, very loud. So let's see if I can connect with him and ask him to turn down the volume just a little bit. Okay, I'm writing something down. Okay, so I promise I'm not forgetting about you. I'm writing it down. It's almost like he's mainly telling me, because a lot of times, sometimes they'll show me symbols and everything or feelings, but he's really writing down. Okay. All right. So let me tell you. Okay. So let me tell you what I was getting from him and writing it down. At first, he gave me your message immediately, and then it's almost like he kind of wanted to tell you something else. And I don't know if he wants to give me evidence or not. So hopefully this will make sense to you. And I think this is kind of evidence in itself. So what he's saying is whatever happened happened for a reason, and I think that's why he was singing, or that song Hallelujah was getting really loud, because it's almost like it happened and it may not have been a great situation, but it's like hallelujah came over him, the light came, okay, and it just all surrounded him. But he wanted me also to say that, he didn't make good choices, through most of his life. And he's saying, but he learned a lot of lessons. Okay. But it's almost like he wants you to know that whenever he did cross over, it's like the magical light came on, one of those discos, I guess, above you, and you're seeing all the different kind of lights. And he's saying that the lights came on, and it's just like I had to go because it was it's almost like he was, and it's very interesting because, okay, I'm looking at this picture. It's almost like this. See the sun rays going over this person? It's almost like the same thing. He wanted me to, it's almost like a forced connection. He was wanting me to look at this picture. So it's almost like that. It's almost like he felt forgiveness immediately, and the love and everything else. And he's going, I didn't know this existed. So I know that, and it's almost like he loved to talk, tell his opinion, very, very much so, because that's how he loved to express himself. So I hope that this makes sense to you, and I hope that this really helps you with the healing of your loss. But he is just saying, sis, you cannot believe what I'm feeling right now, because he's feeling all the emotions that he was not able to feel when he was here. Okay, my dear. All right. So I'm going to say cheers to spirit. And I hope that this message, sheds some light on the situation and gives you much healing. Cheers to spirit. Okay. It's very interesting because once I said the message, and this happens a lot, it's like his energy left. Okay. And I'm not hearing the song anymore. Not that I didn't want to hear it, but it's like it's gone. So I think that's one thing that he was really wanting to tell you. And you're welcome, my dear. Okay, let's go ahead and do another one. So let's see what word we're going to put into a creator. All right. Creator, creator. And I love this. Creator. So many times, we I actually did a reading yesterday, and it was a mediumship, okay? And it was a grandfather that came across, and he was telling his grandson that he could create anything in his life. Just like he loved Lego sets, he is a creator. And his grandfather said, create your life like you have the passion for making a Lego city. And I thought that was beautiful. So, creator. And of course, we have our own creator, don't we? Okay, so let's go ahead and do the spin. All right, Jonathan. All right, Jonathan. All right. Let me know who you want me to connect in with. All right. Hello, hello. Okay, so Jonathan, is there anybody that you want me? Okay, with your guides. Okay, that's interesting. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, who I'm talking to, all right, because there were several of them, and I was just asking them which one you needed to hear from first. All right. So, you have a spirit guide. It's almost like he is a spiritual leader, like he's teaching you spiritual lessons. Okay. He's trying to get you to really tune into your gifts. And it's very interesting that you wanted a guide, okay? Because let me show you what I was drawing. I was drawing the arrows, okay? And it just I felt like I need to draw arrows just constantly. And it's almost like, you need to follow your own spiritual arrow. So when if okay, so whenever you're like going through your day, okay, your daily schedule, and you start seeing arrows in different places, okay, like maybe watching TV and you see an arrow, or you're doing some research and you see an arrow, you're driving in your car and you see something, maybe the clouds make an arrow. So anytime you see an arrow, that means that you are definitely on the right track. You need to follow that intuition. Your guide is telling me, the one that's teaching you these spiritual lessons, to try to get you to get on the right pathway so you're not frustrated, because I wrote down, don't get frustrated, okay? Because it seems like it's almost like you're wanting to rush the process. And your guide is saying, don't rush the process. We're going to send those arrows to you, those lessons to you, okay? Do not get frustrated. But this one, let me see. I'm trying to see. I know that usually they're not females or males, right? But I'm just trying to see what kind of guy this is. Okay, very interesting. Okay. Okay, you know how certain guides will actually come as human form. This guide is really showing me, it's just kind of like a different color and outline of a person, okay? So in other words, the spirit guide doesn't want to be known as male energy or female energy. This guide wants to be known as a spiritual teacher, okay? And I'm getting feedback from that's exactly what they want me to tell you, okay? So when you address, there's no name either. Okay. So whenever you want to talk to the spirit guide, just say, please, show me the spiritual way. I'm talking to the guide that is showing me those arrows and are teaching me the lesson. And they will answer you back, and you'll have that feeling. And you may, okay, she's telling, or I don't know how to address. They are telling me that it's not going to be through a voice. It's going to be more of a feeling. Okay. Kind of like how you get those goosebumps. And that's how I get validation a lot of times. So that's how they're going to do it. Okay. All right. So I hope this helps you. Go on your spiritual journey. Do not be afraid. You are the one in control. And if you need more help from your guides, definitely ask for it. Okay, Jonathan? Okay, hope this helps you in love and light. Cheers to spirit. Okay. All right, so we're going to do one more. You're welcome. We're going to do one more mediumship reading. Okay, so let's see what word we're going to put. Okay. Origin. Let's do it. That's the first time. I mean, sometimes spirit guides will come in when I do mediumship. And so I'll be describing this person and they'll be going, I don't know who this person is. And then come to find out it is one of their spirit guides. So you just, and a lot of times our spirit guides have lived. Now, Jonathan's, I don't think has lived among us as human. Okay. So that was a different kind of spirit guide. But sometimes we'll have our grandparents or aunts or uncles that we don't know about or have never met, and it could be one of our spirit guides. Okay, so it's just real interesting how that works. Okay, let me make sure it slows down just a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and spin. All right, Miss Ann. You know, it's very interesting. And I know you were chosen last time, and I believe if you were the one, because I do forget 2 weeks from now, that you did get a mediumship reading, and you go, "Oh, I don't want a mediumship reading. I want to answer. I don't, let me know if this is you." Okay, okay. But let me tell you something, Ann, okay? I'll just tell you something. Spirit, okay, is like saying, Anne, we have someone that wants to talk to you. Okay. This is the second time. Okay. This is the second time, my dear. Okay. That spirit really, and this is, I feel like I'm a mama bear. I'm telling you what you need. So I feel like a mama bear. So this is the second time that you have gotten a mediumship. Okay. So let's go ahead and do mediumship because I know this person really wants to talk to you, my dear. Okay. And, but you have to be the one that says yes to it. Okay. If you definitely not want a mediumship, then I can go on. Okay. But let me know if you want a mediumship. Okay. Well, if you say no, I can't, I have to go because you've got free will and I have to honor that. Okay, Anne? Okay. Okay. So, Anne, what I want you to do is I want you to hang in there. All right. And hopefully we won't have the tech problems that we had last time. But I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next mediumship. And then we'll do the oracle card readings and let me know. And I know you want, I think, Lenormand cards because it's okay, when you say interested in, okay, because I think it was a relationship. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on. All right, so let's do another mediumship. All right, let's go ahead and put another word in for everybody. So hang in there, we're doing mediumship. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Okay. All right, source, Source, source. So let's put source. Oh dear, my paper is getting blown away. I write down things so I can remember. Source. Source. Well, okay, and let me tell you this, okay? I'll just tell you this that, somebody is with you and loves you. That's all I'll say. I know you don't want mediumship, but it's always good to know that because that's the second time that spirit is definitely with you and they're letting you know. So I think that's lovely. All right, so let's go ahead and do the drawing. All right. Now, I will tell you, my dear, I am the world's worst. And I know that my husband on the other side is laughing. Words with words. And I always want to make sure that I get it correct because I want to honor the person's name and I do not want to butcher it up at the same time. Okay. So we have your picture up. And if you were with me, you could tell me how it is. So please forgive me. But I do want to honor you. But let me know who you want me to connect in with. Okay. Okay. I'm just writing something on the side because I had somebody else also come in, and I'll let you know who that is in just a second. All right, so let me tell you what he's saying. Okay, it's almost like, oh, she wants me, she wants me, and so it's almost like he's coming through the line. It's like my turn, my turn. I'm coming through. So, and the reason why he's showing me this is because hopefully this resonates with you. Is that he was that type of person? He was just to me. It's almost like he had a great sense of humor. He wasn't sarcastic, but a lot of times he would like to want to lighten things up by saying a couple of jokes and and kind of like you know and I don't want to say it's flirtatious, but just having a good time, just showing his true love for you. And that's a lot of times how he would show it. Okay. And so I can understand why you would. It's almost like, yeah, it's almost like, he wanted to be your favorite uncle, and you like prove to him that he is your favorite uncle because you're the one that got him to come through the line and come through first. So let me know if this makes sense to you, my dear. It's just so funny how he's kind of telling me this. This is so interesting because he wants you to know that the favorite part of his life was when he was younger. Okay. He said that he just, I mean, had so much energy. Okay. He had so much energy. He just seemed like he was very popular, and just had that vibe and just really enjoyed life when he was younger. And of course, as you get older, he's saying, I had all these elements that started happening to me, and I just did not feel good. He said, I just felt eh. And he wanted to show, the laughter and the humor and everything. But when you're not feeling well, it's very hard to do that. Okay. So he feels like he doesn't want you to remember him with all the elements. He wants you to remember him being alive and having a great time in life and just, showing his love and his energy with everybody. Okay. Because he was a very caring person, very caring person. Um, okay. I don't know if this was your mom's brother, but it's almost like there is a female, and he's saying, I thought he said sister. Okay. But I'm not for sure. It could be his sister. I don't know if it's your mom, but he is saying sister. He says, please tell my sister, you know, just tell her I said hello. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if this makes any sense to you either, but he's showing me, okay, that he's sitting on a couch with a blanket, okay, and then she would come over and start stealing his blanket, and he's going, "No, this is my blanket," and so they would kind of tug back and forth. So he just saying, "Tell her that I will let her have my blanket anytime, and show her my love that way." Okay, okay. But the main message for you, because I was saying, okay, what do you want to tell her? Is really just share your love with everybody because that is what life is all about. And he's saying, love, love, love. And even if you're not feeling good, definitely, just show your love as much as you can if you're not having that energy because life, he's saying sucks sometimes, right? So just show as much love as you can, as sucky as it can get, and just hug people. Make sure that you say, I love you every day. Okay. Because life is way too short. All right. So I hope this helps you in love and light. And he is such a lovely person. But I did want to tell you, I don't know if this was a grandmother that came across before he did. I know, I know. I'm not taking your sunlight. He's going, I'm still here. I'm sorry, I got to get some water. But it's almost like the grandmother was kind of popping in, and I don't it's a it's somebody who really showed herself as a grandmother who absolutely loved to cook. Okay. And she just wanted me to say my cook, she just loved to cook for you. Okay. So, or cooked for everybody. That's how she showed her love. All right. But anyway, she's just popping in because the uncle had the starlight, had the spotlight. So she's just saying, I'm here, just hello, and goodbye. All right. Oh, okay. Favorite sister is my mom. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to leave you with that, my dear. Cheers to spirit. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely together. And she's just kind of like stood back and just let him come through. So, yeah. So they're together, my dear. All right. So let's go ahead and switch. Let's go ahead and do oracle cards. Now, oracle cards are a little bit different. Okay. Oracle cards are more spiritual. It's more general. It's about you. Okay. And so what I'm going to do, oh, you're welcome, my dear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with you. Okay. With your energy. Energy is energy. I can connect with you. So if you get chosen, take a couple deep breaths, because sometimes you get real excited and then you hold your breath. So make sure that you definitely put the fence down so that my energy can get through. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see where it's going to be in the box. Okay. Builder. So put that in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and hello, everybody. I see a lot of people I haven't said hello to. Okay, so builder. Okay, wait till it slows down. Sometimes there's a little delay, and so we'll wait for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin. All right. Okay, guys, I can't make this up. See, Spirit wants her to get her thing, man. Spirit is definitely around her. All right. And I know that you want to speak about a living person. Would you like me to do oracle cards for you? Because you know what, Anne? Let me put it this way. You're already doing Lenormand cards. So if it's okay, we're going to go ahead and do oracle cards because I've got to do one thing at a time. Okay. 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 All right. All right, guys. Okay. What we're going to do tonight, because I'm going to change things up just a little bit. Okay. Because I know Anne's she was here last week, got chosen. The tech went down for her. She wasn't said any cards you choose. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Because we're still going to do. Okay. So, okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Lenormand cards. Okay. I don't think your question can really be answered with oracle cards. Okay. I think I can get better insight with Lenormand cards. All right. So go ahead, but still get your energy down so that I can read your energy as well. Okay. Right. And his name is John. Okay. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm activating one card, okay, for you, which is the love card. All right. And So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, wait, let me get me so you can see the cards better. Okay. There's, yeah, and I do love the Lenormand cards because sometimes they can be right on. You may not like what they say, but sometimes it's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Okay. So this is the love card. All right. So when you go on this side, and it's very interesting because and I don't know if you can feel it because a lot of times something's going on intuitively. So the fox is something sneaky that is going on. Okay. And so it's making the clouds really dark, okay, because you just don't know what is going on. And so that's what is really hampering this relationship right now because you feel like there's something going on and he may not be, letting you know. And it's just like, oh, why can't we get together? That kind of thing. When you come over here, this is so interesting because on this side, you're not for sure about this, but guess what? Once you figure out what is going on, okay, with John, and what I would really do, what I'm really feeling with you, dear, is you need to communicate with him, okay? And when you say if it's not meant to be, that's because you're kind of putting a damper on it, okay? So it really depends on what you are wanting. If you want to be with him, change that around and say, you know what? I like this guy. I'm going to change it around. I'm going to put the sunshine into this. Okay. So I'm going to ask him, maybe communicate with him by words. Okay. To move the relationship forward. Because when you look on this side, okay, it looks like you're going to be taking a new journey, a new thing that is going to happen. Okay. So it's like you're setting on a new journey that's going to be brand new. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So and it may not be anytime soon because love sometimes takes time, right? But again, because he's out of town, that's probably why you're not communicating with him. So you definitely need to communicate with him, okay? Especially when he gets back. But just know that when he does get back and you get together and you talk, there is a possibility that this new journey is going to be starting brand new. Look at it from eyes from a kid's point of view, okay? So really look at it, all right? So this can change, but it just really depends on what your next action will be. Just think of whenever you're looking at Lenormand cards, it can change depending upon what you decide to do because of your free will. Things can change for the better. You can have this relationship, okay, because it's going to be something brand new and you're going, why didn't I think of that? Right? But you've got to communicate with them and you need to communicate how you feel. So communication with you, my dear, is going to be vital with you. Even though you feel something sneaky going on, it may not be going on. Okay. Communicate with Jonathan. All right. All right. So I hope this helps you. All right. And love and light. Cheers to spirit. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I know, right? When we get shy, we don't want to say anything. I mean, it's hard. So find it. And believe me, you'll get there. Okay. I know. I understand. It's kind of scary. It's scary. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the next word will be. And since I pulled out my Lenormand cards, let's stick with Lenormand cards and then I'll pull out the Oracle cards afterwards. Okay. So this is more of a question about some part of your life, just like what I did with Anne. Okay. So ancestor. So go ahead and put ancestor into the comment section. Yeah, it's so scary, to start new things. I mean, let me tell you, and start new relationships. But it did say that there is a good possibility. That is so scary, though. I know what you mean. So ancestor. to wait till it slows down. All right, let's go ahead and do the drawing. All right, pixie dust. Okay, I cannot remember what your first name is. I know you told me one drawing one time. So when you tell me your question that you have, or you can just do a general reading, okay, whatever one you want. Let me know your first name because it really helps me know your first name to do the reading, okay? So let me know what your question is. And it can be, if anybody is new here, it can be about any aspects of your life. It can be finances, it can be career, it can be relationships, it could be general. Health, it's very difficult for me to answer, especially since we're on Facebook Live. So any type of question about any parts of your life. All right. So Pixie Dust is to get her question. I love that picture of, by the way. Okay. And I know that you're coming from YouTube, so it may be a little delay. All right, give her just a few more. It's Pixie Dust. Okay. Okay, on sale or editing. Okay, Terrell. Will my finances, and I'm reading it so I can understand it. Will my finances improve if I do an online sell? And I'm sorry, I don't know what BS is or editing. Can you be a little bit more clear with that, just so I know what to ask the cards? Oh, business. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So, okay, I got you. If I do an online sell, business, or editing. Okay. 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 So what I'm going to do is I'm activated the finance card. Okay, hold on. Okay. So we're going to be looking for the fish, because fish is kind of meaning money and opportunities. Oh, wow. Okay. and I don't know if you're wanting to do one or the other. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's so interesting that you're asking or business. It's so interesting. Okay. So here's about the finances. So I love the first card for you, my dear. Okay. So the sun is like joy. All right. It's going to actually the decision on if you do online sales, business, or editing, it's actually going to bring you much luck. Okay. It's actually going to bring you some good finances. So the answer is yes, because you've got all positive cards here too. Okay. And positive cards mean yes. Okay. So it's actually going to bring you joy and everything. But the one thing that you need to remember is that you're going to have a lot of choices that you're going to have to make whenever you're doing your business. Okay. So you really, whatever decision that you make, ring means commitment. You need to be committed to it, which means it's not going to be easy sailing. Okay. Even though this is going to bring you joy and luck, don't think, oh, I can just sit back and let it happen. It's going to be a lot of commitment, and it's going to be whatever decision you make. And so make sure that whatever decision you make feels good for you and it brings you joy. Okay. If the decision doesn't bring you joy, then don't commit to it. But if this decision makes joy in your life and you're feeling really good about it, and things are going to be happening, and maybe not immediately, but you see that growth, that you're making the right decision. Okay. So yes, I mean, you're doing great, whatever you're looking at and whatever you're deciding to do differently, it's going to be good for you. All right. So I hope that helps you. So, oh my gosh, I love it. All positive cards. All right. Cheers to spirit. Always hate whenever it's negative cards, and I have to tell you what the cards mean. I always like when it comes out good. All right. And it's almost like I'm going to give you some pixie dust to really shine you bright, because that was excellent for you. Okay. Cheers to spirit. All right, let's go ahead and say, and you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Let's see what the next word will be for our next Lenormand cards. Parent. P-A-R-E-N-T. Parent. So we're doing Lenormand cards. If you're just popping on, I don't know how many people are popping on. Okay. So Lenormand cards, you come up with a question that you want answered about some aspects of your life, or if you just want it general. Okay. All right. Seeing if it's slowing down. Okay, let's go ahead and do a draw. All right, Loretta. All right, so Loretta, and remember to always tell people, I know you get excited about readings online, but also remember you're online, okay? So if it's something personal and you don't want people to know about it, you may not want to ask that question. Or ask it in a different way, okay? So just to let you know. And I always use different decks whenever I'm doing any card reading. It's just so that whenever I shuffle, I know that it's shuffled and I've got the energy for you and you only on it. Okay. All right. So Loretta, let me know what question you want answered. And she's on YouTube as well, so there may be a little delay. Okay. All right. You know what? It's so interesting. Okay. I don't know why, Loretta, but I need to change back to this deck. I wasn't feeling that deck with your energy for some reason. Okay. Okay. Okay, and Loretta, what I'm having to do, and the reason why I'm kind of stopping a little bit is because soon is, everybody has different definitions of soon. So what I'm going to do, and if it's okay with you, I'm going to say, will she be moving in the next 3 months? Okay. So that kind of gives you, soon could be, somebody may say a year. So it just really depends on a perspective. So I'm going to go ahead and put 3 months. If you want it at a different, Lenormand cards, the farther out you get, the answer may change too. So let's do 3 months. I feel better with 3 months for some reason. Okay. And I'm going to be looking for a house. Of course. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that's what I was told. Okay. There's another card that I could have used, but. Okay. Wow. Very, very interesting. Okay. So right here, because this is so interesting, because when I knew I just felt like I need to activate the house card for moving. Okay. This is also called movement. Okay. This is transitioning. So, it looks like you will be moving. It says, like I said, within the next 3 months. Okay. But the problem is you're going to have a lot of tribulations going on. Okay. A lot of going, are we actually going to make it? I guess you could say a lot of lessons along the way. So it's not going to be an easy move, is what it's actually saying here. But what's interesting on this side is wherever you're going to move to next, you're actually going to get stable. Okay. And that's where you're going to be putting your roots down. And because stable with a tree, it just means that, you're going to bloom and everything's going to go well. But for now, the transitioning is going to be very difficult. Okay. And I don't know if it's with the paperwork or, whatever's going on. But you're going to feel that frustration, but it's actually going to happen. Okay. By looking at the cards. Okay. That is what, oh, okay. Okay. So that is what, okay. I understand. So if you can get through this time right now, okay, again, where you're going to be moving, because this just means that the transition is happening, even though you don't feel like it's happening, and it is, but it's not in an easy transition, right? But it will happen, and you will be able to put I love this kind of symbolism. It's almost like the ship is sailing and you can put the anchor where you want to so that you can grow your roots there. Okay. So I hope that helps you. And love and light, get through this tribulation. It's not going to be easy. All right. The cross to me is a really, it can be a faithful card. I always say things for a reason. So remember to keep that faith as well, but it's going to be one of those that you're testing your faith at the same time. Okay. All right. So let's do cheers to spirit and love and light. Okay. Let's go to those oracle cards. Okay. And the reason why I do all these readings is because different readings is to meet everybody's needs. Okay. So let's see what we're going to be putting into the chat box, what word, and I'll describe what an oracle card reading is. It's more general, okay, more general than the Lenormand cards. So go ahead and put leader, Leader, in the comment section. And it's still going to be about you, and things, will pop up. But again, it's not really answering a question. It's just more general. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and spin. Just waiting for it to slow down. Oh, wow. That's going. It looks like the spinner's going fast. I don't know if that's interesting. All right, Yubi, let's do you. All right, my dear, open up so I can get there. Okay, I love it. Okay. Okay. I'm really feeling pulled to these cards because for some reason I'm really feeling, yes, you're absolutely a positive person that just gives, but there's also something that's like gnawing at you, that's kind of on your shoulders, weighing you down. Okay. So make sure that you really take time out for yourself as well, because you've got that something on your shoulders. Okay. That's really bothering you. Let's go ahead and do your card reading. Ah, okay. Okay. You know what? I love the colors of these cards. They're absolutely beautiful. So, what you've really had to work on in the past is that self reliance, trying to fly solo, doing things that you want to do independently, because it is so difficult, you know, to step out. It's kind of like scary. You know what I'm saying? Just like the relationship we talked about earlier. So, so continue to do this, okay? Continue to don't be afraid to fly solo. So if whatever's eating up at you is something that you need to take care of on your own, then you need to do it. Okay. Get that little wand of yours and say, I am going to show my self empowerment and move forward. Okay. All right. So the next card is new beginnings. Begin your new life. I love it. Okay. It's like you're coming up from the ashes. All right. So once you figure out what is going on, what is weighing you down and moving forward, have a new beginning. Okay. Just think about something that you want to change in your life and have a new beginning. All right. But you have to move forward and you have to make it happen. Okay. Just thinking about it won't make things happen. All right. Know that the children are protected. Okay. So, and I love this. So, not only children, but also your friends, everybody around you, just know that they're protected. Okay. And if you do not feel like they are protected and you're scared, okay, say a little prayer. All right. That's, you know, say a little prayer to the angels, to the divine, um, whatever you need to do. Okay. Now, prayer is a big one for me. To me, I feel like prayer really gives you that more positive thinking. You're sending your energy out into the universe. You're talking to the divine. You're talking to the angels. So, doing a lot of praying will help you, my dear. Okay. And just know that you're going to be okay and the children are going to be okay. But just know, just try to start this new life of not living it, not scared. Okay. All right. Uh, cheers to spirit and love and light. And you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, I love pixie dust. Thank you. Yeah, if you're on YouTube or even if you're on Facebook, you can still like the video. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps Michelle's channel. And that's very true. Oh, I love it. I have cheerleaders out there. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see what, I'm sorry, I got distracted. All right. So let's see what the next word will be. Maker. 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 Hello, Kayla. Hello, Bright Shine. And you're welcome, my dear. So go ahead and put maker if you want an oracle card reading. All right. I'll wait till it slows down a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and do the spin. All right, Kayla. Oh, I love that picture. All right, Kayla. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to see which one. I'm looking. I have 3 decks that I'm going to see which. Oh, okay. So I am actually, and I should have told you, B, which one I was using. Okay. So I really feel like I need to use, is Whispers. Sorry, I don't know which camera to use. Whispers of Healing. Okay. And I absolutely love it because it's got the different colors, the chakras and everything. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Awesome. And what I was doing, Kayla, is I was trying to Search for your energy, my dear. Okay. And it's feeling very calm, which is really good. Okay. All right. I love it. Whenever I pull up meditation, people are going, I don't want to meditate. Okay. All right. So, meditation, and what I'm really feeling with this, okay, it's not really meditating in the sense of, sitting in the dark with your eyes closed. Okay. Meditation, I think what you've had to do in the past, especially, is, oh my gosh, it just really looks really good with your picture, doesn't it? Look at that. I think it's you. Okay. So whenever you meditated in the past, and when I talk about meditating, you really had to reflect and really think about what was going on in your life. Okay. And you've done a great job at really thinking things through. Where before, when you thought of things, you kind of looked at the negative, or you didn't want to move forward, or you weren't for sure. But when you really looked at things that have happened, your lessons that you've learned, you're able to move forward. You think, okay, I've experienced that. Now I'm ready to move forward. And that is excellent. Okay. So presently, now what you need to do is well-being. Okay. I absolutely love this. Okay. So presently for you, what you need to do is just know that, and just like the previous card, okay, that you are protected. You have a fantastic well-being. And see, this is the kind of the third eye, or the spiritual card, very strong. And so you have a great well-being about you, okay? And just know that whatever you decide to do with your energy, the spirit world is going to help you, but you need to ask for it, okay? But your well-being is just excellent, and I don't think that's going to change, because you have really reflected upon your life to take care of yourself, and I think you're doing a great job with that, okay? But just know, oh my gosh, and hold on just a second. I just keep getting information that I'm trying to get it to slow down a little bit. Okay. So what I'm really okay. So the reason why I had to slow things down, it's almost like you have, and what you may not see it on the picture, but this is what I'm really feeling, is that you have like angels around you, spiritual beings around you that are really protecting you and are with you. And I think you're tapping into them, and you can feel them, and you need to continue to do so. Okay. Because you're the ones, you're kind of like the leader of the pack. Okay. They're waiting, like, what are we going to do next? Okay. So to make it a habit, so yes, sincere relationships. Okay. So, and not meaning that you're not sincere about your relationships, just make sure that you make those relationships, because whenever you are this spiritual, okay, a lot of times we'll isolate ourselves, right? So just make sure that you connect in with people and actually have a relationship, okay? And I don't mean, read them or feel their energy. I mean to have a relationship, okay? Let them tell you what they want you to know, okay, instead of tapping into the spiritual world. So just make sure that you have those relationships that you are not on in the spiritual world. And it's very difficult when you're that tapped in, okay? So, Kayla, I hope this helps you, and love and light. Cheers to spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another oracle card. See what word we're going to be putting into the comment section. Author. 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 You're welcome. All right. Author. I know that there are several people who have written a book that are doing the comment sections. I know that y'all have been authors. And if you haven't, why haven't you? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and spin. All right, Emily, let's do you. Okay. Okay. I love that picture too. Um, I'm going to tell you why I chose this deck. It's just I felt like your energy and the person that you are, you have a lot of energy. It's almost like you're moving quite a bit. So I chose the Cosmic Dancer for you because it's almost like you're dancing through life, that type of thing. But you're constantly moving and doing things and not slowing down. Okay. So okay. All right. Okay. So, Emily, I think, this is one thing that's very, very important for you. Okay. Is that you've always wanted to be a channel, with the spiritual world to spread the love and the light and everything and just, be there for people and to listen and to really help them. Right. So, this is one thing that you've really worked on in the past and you're still continuing to do that, but I love this for you because I feel like I don't know if you know anything about downloads, but it's almost like I'm feeling that a lot of times you get information, and it's like, it doesn't mean that you follow it necessarily, but you get a lot of information and just know that that information is for you to move forward with it. Okay. That's why it's a cosmic dancer. Okay. You got to start moving forward with it. Yeah. You get downloads. Yeah. So definitely listen to it and write them down because I feel like you're getting a lot of downloads and you don't know what to do with it. So write down in a journal and then you can always reflect on that. Okay. And decide what to do on from there. Okay. So sparkle and shine. Okay. Hold on. All right. I'm really being pulled. Okay, see these moons? So you're going to be going through a lot of phases, okay? And you're going to be going, why can't I be on all the time? You can't be on all the time, okay? Because sometimes you got to replenish your energy and you've got to learn a lesson, or maybe the spirit world is waiting for you to be ready to move forward, okay? So you're going to kind of move into cycles, all right? So, and what you really need to do is accept and embrace those cycles, okay? When you're feeling down and you're not feeling, that sparkle, just say, everything's going to be okay. All right, so this is what cautiously complete. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Okay. That's why I love doing readings because they go so well. Okay. So just remember the cycles that you're following here, right? And oh, I love this. So these cycles are going, this is going to tell a story. Okay. So right here, you're writing down in your journal the things that you're getting from your downloads. Just know that, you're going to be going through cycles. Okay. You need to really replenish. And then what's going to happen once you replenish and you're ready for it, Spirit's actually going to give you the map, the trail that you're actually going to follow. And you're going to actually be able to understand what is going on. Okay. But it's going to take some time for you to soak everything in. Okay. So, and you've got some lessons to learn before you know what the whole picture will be about. But they will definitely send you the pieces of the puzzle or the rocks for the rock pathway for this situation. Okay. So just make sure that you write it down and really reflect and don't rush it because again, sometimes spirit has a way knowing where you're going to go, but you still have to learn lessons along the way. So, okay. So I hope this helps you and cheers to spirit and really self-care for you, my dear. Self-care. Okay. Cheers to spirit. All right, guys, I know a lot of you came on later and you were not able to see the theme of the show. Okay. So the theme of the show was surrender to the wisdom of your body. And I feel like a lot of the readings went to this. Okay. It says, listen to your body's message about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Okay. And again, it's just like that last reading that I had, right? Is you're getting downloads, you're feeling, the energy, you're feeling the spirit. Just listen to it, follow that intuition. You have free will if you want to follow it or not. So I am, because it's the end of the show, this is my real line. And I just want to say thank you for joining me tonight. I know it's probably a busy day today for everybody. And I just hope that you have a fantastic week. And I will be back in a couple of weeks. I won't be back next Sunday because I'll be at a holistic fair. And so in Fort Worth, if you're local. And so I wish you well. And again, lots of blessings. Keep your chin up. And again, what we're working on for the next 2 weeks, surrender to the wisdom of your body because you've got the wisdom, okay? Because Spirit gave it to you. All right. Thank you so much and God bless.